Anatomy Distance Learning. Hope you guys are doing well. I am trying to uh, get us organized for what's going to be going on the next unknown number of weeks that we are out of school. So I want to try and make sure that we're organized, and even though we're not able to do the labs and activities that I normally do and the dissections, I at least want to, at minimum, get you the content that I think is going to be beneficial for you moving forward, um, especially for those of you wanting to go into the medical field, things that are going to benefit you when it comes to taking anatomy at the college level. So although unfortunately we've lost the opportunity for activities and different labs that we normally would be doing, I think we'll still benefit from the information that we can cover each week. Okay. I've decided that we're going to do everything through It's Learning, and each week I'm going to post a video where I will go over the content with you. I'll cover the PowerPoint, and you will have a notes document available, kind of an outline format to jot down the information discussed. And then you'll wrap up that module with an assignment or an assessment, kind of a check for understanding scenario. So in this video, I just want to go over how you're going to be accessing the content for our class during the time that we're not in school. So right now I'm bringing up It's Learning, and let me switch here to the student view. This is what it should look like when you go on to It's Learning. I'm not sure if it brings you to the announcements page or my home page, so to kind of accommodate for whichever one it takes you to, I've gone ahead and linked the home page onto your announcements. So you'll click on home page, and it's going to bring you to this view here. For each set or week, we're going to refer to it as a module. That's what a lot of online courses will call it, especially when you move on to continuing education after high school. So we have our modules here, and I'm going to have all the content for you, starting off with a video. As you can see, there's not a link here currently because I'm making the video, but below it you have access to the notes outline, the PowerPoint that I'm going to cover, and the assignment for this intro module. I'm not covering any real content right now. I just want us to have a practice run of making sure we have access to all the content, so that way we are ready to go for Module 1. So let me go ahead and show you what your notes outline looks like, except that says biology. It'll be specific to your course, obviously, but you're going to watch the video as I go over the PowerPoint and fill in your outline. I'm not collecting the outline, but I highly recommend that you do it because this is going to be the information that I'm using in the assignment or whatever assessment I do for that module. And being able to use the outline during that assessment is going to make your life a breeze, when it comes to responding to all those questions, instead of having to flip between video, PowerPoint, etc., searching for the answers. You'll already have everything available to you. So, for example, I've already covered some of these things here, and as you go through the video, you would just fill in the blanks. So each week is organized in modules, and I'll provide a video, note outline, and PowerPoint for each module, which is then followed by an assignment. And the assignment is to be completed on It's Learning, etc., etc. When it comes to the modules, they will be available on Tuesdays at noon. Just make note that next week is a little bit different because we are technically off school on Monday. Tuesday is a teacher planning day, so Module 1 will be available at noon on Wednesday, April 15th. So you might just want to make note of that. And then when it comes to all of the assignments for the modules, they're due on the following Monday, unless otherwise stated. All right, logistics out of the way. Let's talk about what your notes are going to look like in the PowerPoints and videos, etc. So normally when you come onto my video, give me one sec. There we go. All right, when you come onto my video, it's gonna be the PowerPoint like this. And that way, I can have kind of go over things with you, have discussion with you. If I have any examples that I want to give you, I can talk to you about that. But I'll at least have the basic info here. So you'll have the notes that follow your outlines. You'll see that this follows along with your outline. Okay. As I go through, I'll continue to cover the content. So here's additional notes, here's this photo, here's this diagram. It might be included in your outline for you to label along with me. You'll have that info. And then we'll have some extension information here so that you can fill out the outline and have all the information for that specific content that we're going over. Okay. And then once you're done and you have filled out your outline, you will be able to go back to It's Learning and complete the assignment for that module. That's it. Now, obviously for our intro, we don't really have any content, so hopefully you don't have too many concerns. I do want you to complete this intro assignment because I have some questions for you regarding how this format is going to work for you. But as you can see, I already have laid out Module 1. There's no links yet. That will be available next week. But you'll see I do have this link that says Join Microsoft Teams Meeting. This is not required. It's optional. But when we're going over a lot of physiology, I understand that it can be confusing. You may have questions, and obviously I'm not answering your questions as I normally would in class. So as you go through the outline and as you're watching the videos, any questions that you might have, jot them down, and on Fridays at noon, we will have a virtual class where you can have me go over any of the physiology that, maybe you didn't get my explanation from the video and you'd benefit from a little bit of an extension, or you just have some uncertainties that you want to ask some additional questions for me to answer for you. Whatever it is, you'll have an opportunity to actually chat with me and we can talk through the stages of some of these processes to kind of help better clarify any of your uncertainties, okay? Again, not required. It is optional, but I think it would be of great benefit to you in case you do have questions, okay? So, let's overview this. I know I've kind of covered a lot. So, you're going to It's Learning. Each module will have a video, notes, PowerPoint assignment. Assignments are due on Mondays. So that gives you 6 days from when you receive the module to when it's due. And on Fridays at noon, we'll have virtual meetings to kind of clear up any misunderstandings and to see your lovely faces. Hope you guys are doing okay and staying safe, and we'll get through this together, guys. All right. Bye.